This is a poetry slam. This is not a book reading. We're not in a library. I'm going to require a lot of energy from you all. We're poets, okay? We like to get enthusiastic about what we do. We're performers. We get loud, and we need y'all to feed us. We need y'all to get loud with us. But don't worry, I'm going to instruct you on all of that. If you're going to have a good time tonight, make some motherfucking noise. Yeah. So, anyone here, make some noise if you've been to a poetry slam before. Make some noise if you don't know what the fuck you doing here. Don't worry, you gonna have a good time. I love that shit. You in the right place, goddammit. Alright, so tonight is a poetry slam, and what that means is we have 14 amazing poets that are gonna bless this mic tonight. And I promise you, some of these poets are nationally recognized poets. So you're gonna hear a good fucking time tonight, goddammit. And tonight, these poets are gonna get up here. They have 3 minutes and 10 seconds to talk their shit. It has to be an original work. They can't come up here spitting Maya Angelou. They'll be disqualified for that. All right, they have to do what they're gonna do with their own bodies and with their own voice. They can't tap into my DJ, okay, and they can't use props. Okay, so what you're gonna see is 14 artists come up here and do original works, and I have judges. Make some noise for my judges tonight. My judges are gonna score these poets from a scale of 0.0 to 10.0. What we gonna do? And I got some side conversations happening. It's all good. We're going to address that in a little bit. Everybody say respect the mic. Respect the mic. What we're going to do with these scores, we're going to drop the low score. We're going to drop the high score. The reason we do that is we want to prevent bias in case one of the poets have had really good relationships with one of the judges. We're going to drop that score so it prevents the bias. And in case one of those poets has had really bad relationships with that judges, we're going to get it out there to prevent that bias, okay? We're going to add those 3 in the middle so the total score that a poet can get for a round is a 30, okay? And that's a perfect score if they do that, okay? So, with that being said, I think it's time to meet our judges. Y'all want to meet our judges? Y'all sound like y'all want to meet my judges. My poets want to meet my judges. All right. So, my first judge is named Judge the Goddess. Make some noise for my judge one time. Where's she at? Wave to the people. Back there, all the way back there at the bar. Okay? So, I asked the Goddess why she's qualified to be a judge, and she said because she's really good at judging people. Someone's clapping for that. Clap it up if you're good at judging people. Okay. I see what we doing tonight. All right, our second judge is Judge KC. Make some noise for Judge KC sitting right over here. I asked Judge KC why she's qualified to be a judge, and she said because I love listening to people break down words. That's just kind of poetic right there, right? Yeah, make some noise for that judge one time. Our third judge of tonight is Judge Tori. And Judge Tori is qualified to be a judge because she said she's very enthusiastic and love listening to people. Make some noise if you're a good listener. Some of y'all are liars. That's okay. We listen and we don't judge.
How can you do that if you don't
unless you're the goddess. Make some noise for Judge Tori one time though. And our next judge is Judge Dr. Chocolate. Dr. Chocolate. Make some noise for Dr. Chocolate over here. With a name like that, you should be in the goddamn poetry slam. I asked Dr. Chocolate why he's qualified to be a judge. He said because, as a real life doctor, I judge people every day. But he keeps it to himself. You know what I mean? I respect that shit. Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. You gotta vent to someone. Last but certainly not least, My last judge is Judge Lovely. Where you at, Judge Lovely? Over there at the bar. Make some noise for that judge one time, y'all. Yeah. As Judge Lovely, why she's qualified to be a judge, and she said because I'm a poet and a Sagittarius. Okay. Alright, y'all calm down, goddamn. The fuck? What that got to do with being a judge? Explain it to me. Yeah, alright. I guess I don't get it. I'm not. Yeah. I left the astrology girlies alone. You know what I mean? Thank you. But that's all my judges. I need y'all to make some noise for my judges tonight. Clap for them because y'all might not be clapping for them anymore. These judges are gonna give me scores. And audience, judges, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to cover your ears. Cover your ears, close your eyes so you can't read my lips. I don't know these people, audience. I picked them randomly, okay? I don't know how or why they're qualified to be here. So, what I need from you, audience, is to sway my judges. I need you to make noise if you like their scores, and if you don't like scores, I need you to show that. So, if you fuck with the score, what you gonna do? Okay? And if you're not fucking with the score, what you gonna do? Okay? Alright, cool. Judges, come back to me. Come back to me, judges. Audience, this is your time. Close your eyes, cover your ears. Judges, I just lied to them. We talked about this. You are qualified. You are the experts. We went over all of this. We gotta hype it up. Y'all stay consistent. Y'all know what you're doing. Stick to your guns. Word? Alright, everybody come back to me. Come back to me. Alright. So, everybody say respect the mic. There's a decorum here, okay? And that decorum is not to sit here politely and be quiet, which some of y'all are doing, and I want to encourage y'all not to do that shit. There's also a decorum here to not talk over the person who is on the mic. That is not respecting the mic. If you want to have a side conversation, you want to shoot your shot, you can do that shit in the parking lot or downstairs and on the patio. Just not up here, okay? So, I'm going to go over the ways in which you can show energy to the poet in real time while they're on the mic. And we're going to start it off with snapping. Everybody snap for me. Yeah, that sounds real good. Now, when the poet's up here talking their shit, we can add a little pizzazz to that. We can do a little clap, little 1-2, little pop. Somebody do that for me. If you fucking with what I'm saying, you gonna do a little hop. Yeah. And then you might add some verbalization to that. You might be like, go ahead, poet. That part, ooh, all that shit is acceptable in real time, and I really do encourage it. It ain't nothing worse being on this mic and this dead ass sound in this motherfucker. We need energy, y'all. We need energy. So make sure you're giving energy to these poets. But the one thing that I want us to do is to do all that shit all at once when the poet is getting off this stage and when the poet is coming up onto this stage. So, to practice, I'm going to simulate doing the end of a poem. Okay? And I want y'all to act like this is the end of the best poem you've ever heard in your entire fucking life. Can we practice that? Yeah? Alright, let's see what we got. This is the end of the best poem you've ever heard in your entire fucking life. Okay. You fucked with it. She fucked with it. Don't play. Alright. So we want to give every poet all that energy. You want to give them all the energy in the world and all the love in the world. And without further ado, we gonna get this shit started. So audience, are you ready to get this Poetry Slam started? I don't think you're ready to get this Poetry Slam started. Here's why. Because my judges, they need a little practice run. Alright? So we gonna bring up a sacrificial poet so they can get a practice rep in. Word? Yeah. Alright. So here's what I want us to do. I'm gonna ask y'all if y'all are ready for the next poet, in this case the first poet, and you gonna say, yeah. And so it's gonna sound like this. Are you ready for the next poet? Yeah! I like that shit. I like that shit. And so, here is the first poet of the night. And when I say that, y'all just immediately start clapping. So, audience, are you ready for the first poet of the night? Yeah! We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Nine, the poet!
New shit. On sight, I saw her then. As time went by, I see her now. Seen her then when everybody thought I was wildin'. Imagine, all I had to do was lift her up for me to hold her down. Baby, you was created to shine. And baby, I was created to rhyme. Seemed like it took forever for our paths to meet, but that was God taking his time and his divine winding in your timing, poetry in your walking, beautiful music in your voice. So when you talk, I stop everything and fucking listen. Since day one, I seen it. But back then, I looked at you different, like, you can't hide all that sexy and baggy clothes. And you can't hide you got it like that by playing a role. I want to treat you like your majesty. Just put you on the pedestal. Girl, put your number in my phone. Acknowledge you for the royalty you are. While dog nigga treat you like hoe, I'm treating you like wifey. Come, let's make this house a home. Then we can be whores for each other. You can rest your feet on my shoulders while the room fills with your moans. Your ass is softer than memory foam, got me harder than stone. If fucking you was like poetry, then I'ma have you coming like I'm coming top off the dome. Lord. Your body leads me on, but it's more than the physical. Your energy never leads me wrong. It's like we tap into the spiritual. I know I get on your nerves sometimes, but you still down the ride. For sure, I tell no lies. I want your love to get me high. You're dope. I see God in your eyes. Heaven only knows. But I'll go through hell just to make sure you're fine. Heaven only knows, but your fine ass is clearly fine as shit. Heaven only knows. In my life, I had to get it out the mud just to get here. And now that I'm in front of you, please, get it off the flow. You make me want to roll some more, light the blunt and watch you breathe. Put you to bed to watch you sleep. Thank God he sent you to me, like literally get on my hands and knees. No, did he? Pause. She got that fuck around and find out, well, fuck with me. Niggas trying, but they not nine, more like 850. Get up here on the microphone and get busy. I hope you see me like I see you. Treat me like I treat you. Ride the wave like C-Do. No Will Smith, but let's get jiggy. Nah. I just want to chill in your vibe while you can have it all. A nigga like me will make the move, little mama, if you make the call. You can have my mind, body, and soul, little baby. Take it out. I ain't worried about fate when reels involved. Walk on faith straight to my baby dog. Niggas used to hate on your flaws. Now they hate that you wrong. Haters gonna hate, so if they hate ass ain't hating on you, then you doing something wrong. With us, it's alright. We lock eyes and we take flight. Let's show love all day. Make love all night. Be my fire and desire. Finest fuck girl, put me on ice. Cause since day one, I seen you good. Since day one, it's been on sight.
Make some noise for that poet one time. That was Nine the poet, our sacrificial poet doing our poem judges. Judges, this is your time to shine. I need you to put your scores up. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, scores up. And you're gonna raise them up, all right? This is the longest you're gonna have to do this. All right, it's gonna be quick, rapid fire. It was not working. You need a new thing. Make some noise for me one time. Yeah. Host and concierge, goddamn. All right, judges, can I get your scores up in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. Audience, remember you're gonna tell me how you feel about that score. Okay, from low to high, I have a 7.2, 8.3, 9.0, 9.7, and a 9.9. Make some noise for that poet one time. Yeah. Are you ready to get this poetry slam started? Yeah! We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for your first poet in tonight's competition, Ramu.
When it comes, the revolution, they say what we gotta do, me and you. The niggas say I'm gonna go upstairs, take a bath, clean my ass, come outside, say, did it better? Stay upstairs, watch TV, did a white woman say, would you look at me? Cause I'm smooth and cool, no fool. To fight in the street when I'm down to get beat. Cop a plea, beg a white man, have mercy on me. Time. Niggas say that's all we got is time. Time to do what? Lick a white woman's butt, lick her ass and say it again. Did it pass? The revolution. You see the nigga rock, nigga shot. Nigga try to pass it by. Nigga give up before he start. Nigga yell, I don't want no part. When time to fight, time to kill. Nigga said, time to take my pill. But are you ready? Ready to hang, ready to bang, ready to lie, ready to die? Nigga said, I'm ready to run. But are you with him when it comes? The revolution. Woo!
That was a poet doing a poem. Make some noise for that poet one time. All right. Judges, let me get a score for Ramoud in, well, before I give that, Nan the poet, our sacrificial poet, had a score of a 27.0. Can I get scores for Ramoud in 3, 2, 1? Put them up. Got the goddess. Bring your score down a little bit. I ain't seeing it like perfect. All right. From low to high, I have a 7.5, 7.9, 7.9, 9.0, and a 9.1. Make some noise for the poet one time. I see some people shaking their hands at that one. But listen, judges, y'all doing your damn thing. Audience, are you ready for the next poet in this poetry slam? Yeah! We clapping, we building energy, make some noise for the fluent one!
This is my stage. There are many like it, but this one is mine. It is my best friend. It is my life. I must master it as I must master my life. This is where community is stitched into quilted support. This is where I've seen an artist find identity and love when a world named them statistic said give up your silence is tantalizing, but a mic will sound like defiance, will sound like joy and hallelujah, will sound like a poem, will shoot straighter than any enemy who is trying to kill me. So I dare you, come test this pen. This is the transfiguration of pain into purpose. This is where miracles are formed from rehearsed prayers. This is where grief and depression are exercised demons, and this responsibility is heavy. But poets work out on the mic, put weight on the list, walk crown held high because every day is leg day, because every day we become Rubik's Cubes, forcing ourselves to be folded into completed faces. But this is where we are still scrambled contortionists, twisting and hiding the problems we have yet to be able to write in public. This is where battles are waged in unknown silence. This is where you find out that you don't fight alone. This is where you find out that your poems and your metaphors are the soothing balm to a glut or a heartache. This is why I have seen an abortion and a miscarriage. High five when their mothers hug. Baptized under tears, sing each other's names and angelic praise. Did you know you were part of resurrection tonight? Because this is where life is spoken. This is where illness has no claim. Where my twin still has a voice. Where a poet can cast your loved ones immortal. Where sacrifice forges the legends that we viral scroll on. This is where a woman will guide us however she sees fit. Despite patriarchy's Article 5 in magazines unleashing 50 caliber criticisms, this is where a woman's regality doesn't need a man's explanation, so this is also where I learned to listen. To learn that there's a difference between speaking up and speaking over, so I am laying down the foundation because sometimes life is a collapsing house of cards. Let me be frank, it is clear when an orchestra's conductor whispers a symphony into a last stand that can sound like a battle cry, like a name, and when your name is all that's left for you to hold on to, I hear you. Despite everything that has failed to kill you, you are still here, all phoenix and power, all survivor and testimony, because this is where lives come to change. Doesn't matter how many rounds are performed, not the noise from the crowd, nor the smoke that we make. We know that it is the stories that count. So do not approach the stage without understanding its strengths, its weaknesses, its creaks, the way that your soul will merge into the creeds that you repeat. Like this is my stage, like this is my stage, that this is my stage, a comrade in arms, a defender in truth, and so be it, until there is no enemy left. No enemy left within, and we will find peace. This stage will know peace. Tonight, this stage will be peace. Amen.
That was a fluent one doing a poem. Make some noise for that poet one time. The previous poet, Ramud, had a score of a 24.8 judges. Can I get a score for the fluent one? In 3, 2, 1. Put it up, put it up, put it up. Audience, you're welcome to let them know how you feel from low to high. I have a 9.5, 9.7, 9.7, 9.8, and our first 10 of the night. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Yeah! Then you clapping, you building energy, you making all the noise for Kari Janae!
Row, row, row your boat to the court supreme. Merrily, 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 merrily is the American dream. A funny thing to call a country that thrives on you counting sheep. Praying her nightmares away in a trance so deep, who would have thought the walls between the church and state were the walls of a woman's pussy? Ain't that like divine femininity? To have reproductive laws backed by Christianity and to be personified as a woman, while the men in Congress check and balance her with a God complex like founding fathers wasn't already sketch our bodies be the land to which they manifest their destiny to. And you know that trope, sex sells, just means women are property too, and the colonizers are seeking refuge, violating my right to refuse. The quartering of troops, is this not an intolerable act? The way my body be teed and be punished for not letting you crash her party, treating pussy like a gun as if it's your right to carry. It's no wonder why Texas is one of the first to come and take it, strike the pussy before pussy goes on strike. They're coming for IUD, IVF, and abortifacients alike, calling contraception a controlled substance. But what about pills for erectile dysfunction? Or would that blue chew your right to an erection? I guess the only protection we need is to be condemned by men, wrapping it up with Bible belts ready to whip up our kin, reward refusal with a pussy persecution like pussies don't bleed, a persecution every month in their sleep. But damned is she who's quick to sow and slow to reap, even when she never consented to garden your seed, to have her flowers picked under the skies of her upkeep. The land you make yours to escape, a war zone inside flesh she can't escape, where the next Gettysburg will take place, but it will be her blood on your hands, her body breaking bread, but you won't become one with her. Neglect her remembrance, then question the drink of her communion. She be the Lord's Supper. shedding her blood to wash the sins of this America. They say that God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, and we've all been fooled to believe he wears a uniform or a badge and carries a weapon when she wears an army between her legs, a weapon that does all of the carrying on her own.
That was Cardi Janae doing a poem. Your previous poet, the fluent one, had a score of 29.2. Judges, can I get scores for Cardi Janae in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, from low to high. I have a 9.8, 9.9, 9.9, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. Give it up for that poet one time. Yeah. And audience, are you ready for the next poet? And we clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for Josiah Carr.
The voices in my head won't stop. Breathe, breathe, they say. But depression and anxiety have this strange obsession with me. Sometimes I cry at night in a corner no one can see. Writing lines no one will read, mumbling words no one will hear. My fears always come up to me, dressed in their finest threads, and waltz around my head as if my piece is merely a dance floor. I tried to show depression out the door, but he crawled back through the window. He walked into my room, head cocked back, knocking every book off of my bookshelf. I don't remember giving anxiety the key to my soul, but little did I know that the house I was living inside was already occupied, and he wasn't ready to go. Last night I screamed until my voice bled, or at least I did so in my head. All the walls are painted red by being beat dead by the same beast. My hope is his feast. You see, sometimes I don't want to be, and that scares people. Of course, I can never go through with what I wish to do because you would be hurt. So I'm trapped in the same cage. The page never turned. But the page did turn. I thought I'd never learn, and that the peace I yearned for would never come and kick my demons to the side. I thought I'd always be a hostage in my own body, chained to the brain I was born with. You see, part of the missing puzzle piece for me is that I like guys. And I was taught that that was not okay, that I needed to pray the gay away, that the intruder in my brain was me, and my mental health and anxiety was just God telling me that I need to change. What a strange thing to teach a child. They say that gay men will be taken to hell when they die, but I think that what they mean is that they will be given hell while they live. And so I walked away and found that there was day outside of that house, that there was light, that sometimes the night that we fight so hard against the struggles in our head, the voices that endlessly chatter, the shattering of our soul into a million pieces, the confining of our roots into a potted plant, the rants that pry into our vein until all the world seems insane, are just a pair of cheap blackout curtains that need to be pulled back.
That was Josiah doing a poem. Make some noise for that poem one time. Previous poet, Cardi Janae, had a score of 29.8. That's great. Judges, can I get scores for Josiah Carr in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. All right. From low to high, I have a 7.8. 9.1, 9.3, 9.5, and a 9.8. Make some noise for that poet one time. Hey, audience, quick question. I'm just curious. Horror movies or romantic comedies? Someone said both. Raise your hand if it's horror.
Romantic horror.
Rom-com? Romantic horror is a shit. It is both. Have y'all heard of a movie called Hard Eyes? Watch it. It's hard as fuck. It's both. It's both. Check that shit out. It was in the movie theater, so I don't know what it's on. It was in there for Valentine's Day. Did y'all go to the movies on Valentine's Day?
Never.
Damn. Y'all don't like Valentine's Day?
We don't like movies.
He said we made a movie. You're nasty. Audience, are you ready for the next poet?
Yeah!
We clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for free.
I don't like conversations that force me to breathe differently. Have you ever tried to breathe life into something and lose your own in the process? This poem is for everyone that forgets to breathe. On the count of 3, let's inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. A big one. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, really mean it. Inhale. They tell me to breathe life into this poem. Put everything inside my body. Don't be afraid to be honest. Exhale. And honestly, I'm not really sure what that means. Inhale. Circling CO2, negative winds on my chest. So now, I'm known as a shit talker. Voice box into categories. Exhale. This type of oxygen be fire bending. Burning the idea of conversation norms that turn into smoke screens. Inhale, how am I supposed to breathe when the air in the room is not made for me? Bubble baby, I inadvertently made myself an outcast. Breathing has always been difficult. Exhale. I remember the first time I had an asthma attack. My body taught me. It threw its dukes up and said that we need a break from breathing. My lungs dropped to my hips. I lost my sight. My legs buckled that day, and let's just say I haven't really stood upright since until I made poetry my lungs. And words my heart. A circulatory system designed for my healing, pumping the trauma out of my bloodstream, filtering the failure through the pharynx with each stage, with each step, with each breath. But now, my lungs are collapsing. I don't know CPR. I can't predict reaction. Inhale, how do I make this poem come alive for you? When you're already dead inside, nor are you looking to get back in touch with who you are, rather breathe in small than take in this truth dead in front of you, all around you. Exhale. Say this poem should be heavy, but I don't really like heavy breathing. I get faint, I feel winded, my pipes seem rusty. These hard gulps remind me of that time that I almost drowned in Somerville Lake. Inhale, pressure on my diaphragm being dragged away. It reminds me of the sea of people and how I never know if the compliments are here to keep me afloat, drag me away from my greatness, keep me complacent. Exhale, how am I supposed to breathe when I'm down on bended knee? My back is cracked, the song gets pressed to the back. I'm gasping for your understanding. I'm gasping through the parallel vertical L's. My larynx will finally be open. I'm gasping for air. I had to hold my breath, clasp my chest. A moment a random bystander told me to breathe life into something I had already flatlined to give. Exasperated my mental just so you could say that you felt something for a few seconds. Everybody wants to talk about breathing life. Well, treat my words like albuterol. They're just another L for you to take. This poem is for everyone who forgets that breathing isn't always involuntary. Sometimes you have to try. Sometimes the amount of carbon isn't compatible. What if I want to breathe death into my poems? Let every poem mean a broken funeral of a dead habit. Pull away from the shock, save the defibrillator until finally, I'll be able to exhale peacefully. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale.
That was Free Doc K doing a poem. Make some noise for that poem one time. Your previous poet, Josiah Carr had a score of a 27.9. Judges, can I get a score for Free.K in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right. From low to high, I have a 9.0, 9.8, 9.8, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that power one time. And are you ready for the next power? Then you clapping, you building energy, you making all the noise for Ken Jones.
Before we get started, can everybody follow me? At Ken Jones Comedy, Ken Jones Comedy. Ken like the barber, Dow Jones like Mrs. Jones, and comedy like a comedy show. Y'all can really pull out your phones, so don't be petty. You ever had to stand on business while your mother couldn't stand up? She used to defend you all the time, now she can't even lift her hands up. Her precious baby boy. I guess it's time for you to man up. First time in your life you can't call your mother for the ancestor, her only son. I remember when she used to change my pamper, and at 57, I never thought I'd call a nurse in the room to change her pamper. And she get damper, that raises her depression. I grow angry watching my mother be treated like an adolescent. Mind you, this the same woman who done taught me every lesson. So fucking right I'm stressing. I damn they gave up hope, cause they called me about 3 months ago talking about your mother done had her second stroke. Talk about they don't know, cause she can't walk or talk. Asking for a power of attorney. Nigga, I see y'all tomorrow, cause if they send her to a nursing home, then the nursing home get to own her current home. And eventually they gotta send her to the nursing home because they can't send her home alone. Even though she a veteran and she shoulda got approved for a nursing home. So I've been down here ever since taking care of my mother while my kids home alone. Look at me, trying to be a dad on the phone. They calling me, asking the same questions. When you coming home? I don't know. They need me there, she need me here, and life isn't fair. Whole time I gotta be a man for everybody while I'm fucking scared. Yeah, I thought about quitting. My second thought was, how fucking dare you? You better take care of your mother how she took care of you. That woman gave you the knowledge so them niggas didn't bury you. No, that woman gave you the power so you could survive by yourself and don't need no woman to marry you. And most importantly, she carried you. When she could have aborted you, worked 2 jobs, she never afforded you, she spoiled you, and still was trying to get more to you. So yes, boy, you better do everything you ought to do. Go back to the hospital, look at your mother, think about everything she bought for you. No, go back to the hospital, look at your mother, think about everything she taught you. No, look at your life and think about every breath she gave to you and things she used to say to you. I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out this world. And she still gave grace to you. Whole time she didn't even want to be in this world. And she stayed for you. So the least you could do is everything your mother needs you to. Even if what your mother needs from you is something you never thought you had to do. Doctors calling your phone telling you can't leave your mother like this because it's not ethical. Looking at you in your eyes telling you what their efforts do. Knowing damn well if it was their mother, they were left her plugged up as long as possible.
That was Ken Jones doing a poem. Make some noise for that poet one time. Your previous poet, Free.K, had a score of a 29.6. Make some noise for that poet. And judges, can I get a score for Ken Jones in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. All right. Audience, let us know how you feel from low to high. I have a 9.5, 9.5, 9.7, 9.7, and a 9.8. Make some noise for that poet one time. And audience, are you ready for the next poet? Then we clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for Amir. Stop it!
I've seen the true colors of a motherfucker. Act cool in public, but they're undercovers. Hiding from themselves like they're undercovers. Where I grew up, I dined on the finest Nutter Butters. Played bones with old Mother Hubbard. Gave the wrong dog one, and now I can't trust that motherfucker. Ask them for the truth, and it's buffered. Someone heard one word, then some word was bluttered. But let something bad happen to you, and it's buzzards, and buzzwords. That's buzz heard. You know how a lie can just get uttered, and maybe that's why it feels like everyone else is a countess or accountant. And I'm out here trying to count less for things that count more than what can be counted. A lot of people only notice something when it's discounted. Those who noticed me and counted me out did their math wrong. It's usually the people who can really count on me who are the ones counting me down. And they thought I'd be down. They thought I'd stay down. They thought I was down for the 10 count when I'm standing 10 toes brown. Maybe it's because I'm short and round, a crown. You know, my parents gave me the name Amir because the royal family said no one else could give their kids that name. Those who tell me to stay in my lane are normally the ones that want to pick it for me, but never the ones that will pick it for me. I'll pick my nose at a public picnic before I let them pick what's for me. What's for me isn't always for me. I've seen what happens to the characters in their stories. Most people are liabilities. You know, with their liabilities, their only ability is to go and lie again. That's reliability. Let me rewind that. When you recount the accounts of a liar publicly, that's reliability. And maybe that's why to me, it feels like everyone else is a countess or accountant. And I'm out here trying to count less for things that count more than what can be counted. Motherfucker.
Make some noise for DJ one time. He does all types of events, weddings, birthdays, divorce parties.
Re-engagement parties.
Re-engagement parties?
Run it back!
Who the fuck doing that? You know what? If you doing that, it's your fault too. Because if you spinning the block on a marriage, that's wild work.
I'm just there for
It might work this time.
You're doing a job.
Make some noise for your poet Amir Safi.
Yeah, that's
Your previous poet Ken Jones had us going 28.9 judges. Let me get a score for Amir Safi in 3, 2, 1. Put them up. All right, audience, let us know how you feel. I have a motherfucker loving, it looks like, 8.0.
Wow.
I have an 8.4. I have a 9.1, 9.6, and a 9.7. Make some noise for that poet one time. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Yeah. We clapping. We building energy. We making all the noise for Jay the Flowing.
I love you. I love you strong, I love you weak, and I love you tattoo on your knee. I love you scars, I love you wasted, I love you high, I love you naked. I love you dorky glasses, and I love you missing teeth. I love you when you're mean, and I love you when you're sweet. I love you without a dollar, I love you when you're tired. I love when you avoid me because my love cannot expire. I love you close, I love you far, I love you no job, I love you no car. I love you drunk, taken, sleeping, shaken. I love you drug addiction. I love you broken hip, I love you even when I can tell you don't want to kiss me on the lips. I love you hurt. I love you wrecked. I love you unprotected sex. I love you not wanted. I love you unrequited. I love you when you hold me, and I love you when you fight it. I love you ignored. I love you so quiet. I love you even when all I get is silence. I love you hot and cold, young and old. I love you when we're together, and I will love you on my own. I love you with a kid. I love you through a baby. I love you so certain because I could never love you maybe. I love you if you stay the same. I love you burning world. I love you even when I saw you with all those other girls. I love you authentically, could not love you pretend. I have loved you from the start and I will love you until the end. I love you when we fuck. I love you when we make love. I love you and manage, knowing it's not enough. And yet, I love you 3 wishes. I love you dying breath. I love you with my life, and I love you in the next. I love you only. I love you the best. And if you let me get to know it all, I love the rest. I love you like a best friend. I love you like a child. And if I had to love you different, baby, I would love you in denial. I love you every inch. I love you past a mile. I love you every minute. Yes, I have loved you for a while. I love the way you let me. And I want to love you grow. But I vow to love with patience, and so I'll love you slow. I love you up and down. I love you front to back. I love you come and go. I love you where you're at. I love you self-sabotage. I love you desperate. I love you battered. I love you reckless. I love you because when I look, I see my old reflection. And after all of this, the truth is that I want to love you more, and you want me to love you less. And maybe that's why I haven't said I love you yet.
Let's go, Jay.
That was Jacob Floyd, Mixed Love That Poet. Your previous poet, Amir South, had a score of 27.1. Judges, can I get Jay's score in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, audience, let us know how you feel about these scores. From low to high, I have an 8.0, 8.1, 8.5, 9.5, and a 10.
They're mixed on love.
Speaking of re-engagement parties, DJ, get it ready. I think you might get another booking.
Don't
Make some noise for Delusional Love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just having some fun, y'all. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy. Make all the noise for you. See,
To be a nigga means they don't truly understand what they see. They know the value of our strength only if they can profit and tame that beast. They see the magic in our talents. Then they aid in our defeat. We praise for our physical abilities, then discard it when we speak. You tell us to go get our own, then you pillage and burn our streets. Our death be our claim to fame. We're sacrificed for being unique. And to me, that's similar to Jesus' story. Only appreciated as your property, entertainers, martyrs, and athletes, but I'm a poet. So I'm closest to the whispers from heat, and God spoke and said, son, be a mirror. Show them who they are underneath. It's not just in you, it's in we. Be a reminder because maybe they forgot. And like y'all, we forget. We've been brainwashed and tricked. Propaganda programming, pimping us to remain slaves to their systems. And I know it's an unpopular opinion and part of the colonized agenda, but Jesus Christ, y'all. That man was a nigga, and some brethren already knew this, and some white folks may be triggered, but there's no malice in his discovery. I had a period of intention. It's just time for my niggas to regain our power and position. We're done being them victims. Sentenced to convictions, shot dead by triggers, misled, creating further distance when Genesis 1:27 states that we were made in his image. And the religion proved this more fact than fiction, but there's also some comparable, consistent depictions throughout history on how I know my God was a nigga. Y'all want to know how I know Jesus was a nigga? He walked way in that water, on that water, because black folks don't do no swimming. You want to know how I know my Jesus was a nigga? He healed the blind, lame, and sick. Was in the rock in a hard place, and he still figured out how to live. See, he was birthed out of wedlock. His father left them kids, say he coming back for them children, but still he never did. You want to know how I know my God was the nigga? He had 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Fed 5,000 in the trenches, making something out of nothing, like how he turns water into liquor, similar to a praying parent stretching meals all week to feed them and their children, just like a nigga create miracles in the kitchen. This is how I know Jesus was a nigga. Because doesn't a crucifixion sound like a lynching? Yeah. Both castrated in public, they scared of our pigment. And then we march miles bearing this weight just to gain inches. And they put holes in our kings to assassinate the mission. They try to Malcolm X us out that picture, but still we stand on business. And what would Jesus do for his people and freedom? He died about it, nigga. So I'm here collecting members that's willing to strip your shrimp back into your vision. It's not on us, it's in us. We're God's, grown out of dirt. God gathered our disciples and give on them discipline to allow God to guide our dreams. Giver of divinity, grace ordained daily. Grateful for our deliverance to gain over dominance to anybody who try to stop us from being God's. Now Jesus, Yahweh, I-Man, Ashe, my N-E-G-U-S were defined as royals in God's poem.
That was UCJ doing a poem. Make some noise for that poet one time. Jay, the floor, that is score for 26.1. Judges, can I get scores for UCJ in 3?
Okay, she got it up already.
Come on with it. Come on with it. 2-1, throw it up. They all ain't 10s. They all ain't 10s. That's what she wants. She's not what's being read. From low to high, I have a 9.1, 9.5, 9.8, a 10, and a 10. Y'all want higher than a 10? Make some noise for that poem one time. And are y'all ready for the next poet? And we clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for thee. Prodigy, true.
Yeah, Prodigy.
Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size.
Conversations of the Homeless
The last one.
sound a lot like, say man, can I have a quarter? Nah, I don't want no change. I just want the good old days back. You think you've been saying that shit for 40 years. You 55 years old. You need a bit of change in your life, you old dirty bastard, bitch boy, you piece of chitlin, little. Help my brother. I don't mean too much harm. Almost hit me with your car, man. I swear to God, I'm just passing through, sir. You're under arrest. What? But I guess shit don't matter. I don't even have a place to live. Shit, so fuck with me, homeboy. When I get out, we gonna hit another lick, take another shot. You know, like another crack at another bowl, another blunt, another trauma to the brain. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. My fucking car. I'm late for work. It never fucking works. You're fired. For me, to me, this shit is every day. I wait for death to come back my way. She never does. She never does. She never comes back. I can't think, can't write, can't act, can't sing. What can I do except drink? Can I even do that? Right, left. The crime scene, tried to get myself off in court, but they wouldn't let me. Let me be me. No, I can't, you say. I say you stay. You can't fuck with me. If you wanted to dance with the devil and do it well, all you had to do was ask how I got here, but don't pretend to care when I say stop fucking with me. What I mean is, I was born here.
amongst the thorns and the thistles and the trees and the dust my father kicked off the rock they belong to now settles for something less than me. Oh my, I hope she knows. I hope you know I plan to do better just in time. Just not now, not for now. I don't want to change. I just want time to change. Just give me 3 or 4. Can I have a quarter? That was the Prodigy Truth. Make some noise for that poet. Your previous poet, UCJ, had scored 29.3. Judges, can I get scores for the Prodigy Truth in 3,
Do it right.
2, 1. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. All right. It's all over the place. From low to high, audience, let us know how you feel. I have a 7.8, 7.9, 9.3, 9.5, and a 9.8. Make some noise for that poet one time. And audience, are you ready for the next poet? Can we clap it? We build the energy. Make all the noise for Chief Ikena.
If there's one thing I don't want to be, is that I don't want to be skinny. You know, I want to be fat as fuck. Okay, maybe not fat, more like big, like moto big, like some nights you can say it twice big, like Al Capone big, like big boy want to iron it big, like I want to be notorious. Because I want to be big, I want to be B-I-G big, because when you're big, they will look at you and ask, whoa, why are you so big? And I'm going to tell them it's because I'm going to eat them up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to eat them up so much that my body becomes unhealthy. Do I overstuff myself with so much potential? Because no tiny energy can I store all this big boy positivity. Do I'm going to eat them up like Michael Jackson? I'm going to beat them up from the giddy up. Better choose the right one to pick the kitties up. Because I'm going to eat them up like gum. Feeding for my precious. Use my tongue to reach her pearly gates and let her taste all of this foreign land. Because I'm going to eat them up like our sex becomes a movie scene. And I will have her coming to America. Because I'm going to eat them up like I have my life figured out. Meal prep 3 times a day on how to map out the route of my doubt with the right amount of few extra hands. See, you call that success. I call that a meal plan. Where I put my body on a diet. Remove those from my spirit that don't belong, but I want them anyway if they owe me something. Yeah. Strings attached like spaghetti, only for them to tell me that this love is too much to handle, that I'm overweight for greatness, that I can't fit into this thick Coke bottle of a world, whip me like cattle, label me a pig, the way my stretch mark and whip mark remind them of bacon strips, dissect this animal, remove the mind, keep the body, but you will have a Jim Crow born black boy like you need to run. Run, big boy, run. Run, fat boy, run. Run, black boy, run. Run, boy, run. Run, boy, run. Run, nigga, run. Run, nigga, run. Run, nigga. I say fuck exercise. I put this beast in obesity, fooling a full stomach to believe that this is the main entree with this is only the appetizer. Because this black sauce be kicking. Call a finger licking. The way I'm so much heat. Now scientifically, when heat enters into a cold heart, it expands. So I am not a big boy. I'm just a motherfucking hot boy. Eat, big boy, eat. Eat, proud boy, eat. Eat, black boy. I'm gonna eat him up so much that they're gonna ask, yo, are you full yet? And I'm gonna say, hell no. Cause I just started eating.
That was Chief Ikena spitting a poem. Your previous poet the Prodigy Truth had a score of a 26.7. Judges, can I get scores? Can I get scores for Chief McKenna in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. I got 4. We got 1 judge working. She debating. She thinking real hard about it. All right, from low to high, I have a 9.3, 9.6, 9.6, 9.7, and a 9.8. Make some noise for that poet. Okay, I love like being the host and like watching the audience from where I sit. Because like some people was going crazy on the Coming to America line, and some people was going crazy on the hot sauce beat kicking, finger licking. Wait, my bad, finger licking. Shit, y'all's faces is great. Y'all's faces, y'all know who y'all are actually. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Yeah. And we clapping, we build energy, make all the noise for Lil Robbie.
Fuck you, alcohol. See, you been doing me so wrong for so long before I even took a sip of your shit. You was harming my life bit by bit. I remember when I was like 6, seeing this big, strong man lift my world in his hands. Could nothing slip past him. When it came to the fam, he had the flex biceps. I tried to squeeze in my hand, but they were sturdy like bricks. That's probably why his ass been dead. But I didn't care, because I was still a fan like he was to the Texans. He took me to football practice and showed me how to be a man. And maybe one day, I'll be able to flex on him on Sunday night primetime ESPN and show him how strong of a man I really can. But I slightly noticed how you asked for this daddy milk that was in this can. Couldn't read what it said, so I believed what he said and did as a command. But you know I had to take a sip to experiment, because if he drunk it, I can't. But I instantly regretted it, because it kind of tasted like some old-ass rubber bands. But I was about 10 when I moved in with him, and my mother did the vowing. And my little brother too, he was barely walking and crying and shit. Life seemed so vibrant, clear skies, strong family ties, you know, this picture perfect smiles from the outside. But the inside, this big strong man saw some old kind of sad eyes, but I ain't give a damn. I was distracted by Spider-Man on the game, fighting the villains, couldn't beat him. Hey dad, did you try? He took a sip for confidence, grabbed the controller with the vulture venom and the million villains with yellow eyes. Something that took me 5 tries, he could do it 1 hour, but I failed to realize that he was half asleep. So that can laid on its side, it tilted, ended up spilling on the floor. I looked like a book to read the label, and it said Bud Light. But I ain't give a damn, because Green Goblin must die. A couple months later, I hear yelling in a loud fight. Next thing you know, I'm going to live with my mama on my blood side. I never knew why. I was about 1'5" when I came to visit my dad in Dallas. Shout out Dallas. Something he wasn't feeling. That gray and white gave him the blues, cowboy sickening. At least that's what I'm seeing. But perception, not reality, because this big strong man I once seen started leaning on some rapper shit, spitting nonsense as he was dreaming. I would hear and be like, what's all this screaming? I'm kids. I walked to my pop store to take a peek and seen some a son would never seek. Incoming, increased vocals and heavy breathing. They fuck you! Fuck you! You can't get me now I'm confused. Like, what am I supposed to do with a threat I don't see? But he see fools watery eyes. But all I see is a beer bottle that's always on his side. I instantly went in fight or flight mode. And boy, did I fly. Kind of felt like a coward, because I cried. Not knowing what's wrong with the man I reside, I asked why. Why can't you stop drinking to change our lives? He looked and sighed and said, I tried. I said, try harder. If not, you gonna die. And as I said that, time flies. I was about 17 when my dad died. A month before my birthday, in fact, 2 months before me and college interact, I was a little sad. So I acted out a little, not too bad. Stayed on campus just to get ass, fuck class, get cash. Just a bottle of gasoline, a half an ounce of grass to make everything green, and a bottle of tequila. And a full logo too. From Monday to Sunday, it was the same routine. Blunt,
and flash to my football dreams past to my finger toes and soul was numb to make forced fake laughs, false confidence. Then out of nowhere get mad, I lash. Why? I don't know. Let's ask. Let's over to the room with the bath to look at my reflection. Damn, I see why they say I look just like my dad. The real question is, how long am I gonna let the generational curse last? To be continued.
That was Lil Robbie doing a poem. Make some noise for that poem one time. Your previous poet, Chief Ikenna, had a score of 28.9. Judges, let me get Lil Robbie score in 3, 2, 1. Put him up, put him up, put him up. All right. From low to high, I have 9.2, 9.2, 9.4, 9.6, and a 9.8. Make some noise for that poet one time. And audience, are you ready for the next poet? Yeah. We got 2 more. We got this one and then 1 more. So we clapping, we building energy. Make all the noise for Sunny Alicia.
When darkness suddenly falls and the wind begins to howl, the clouds roll in and tree branches fall down. All hell now, here comes the downpour. Sirens going off in my mind as I listen to the thunder's roar. The mind is raging, doing crazy damage like a category F5. I look to the sky when the lightning strikes and declare I would not be deprived, because not all storms come to do me damage. Thoughts are the architects of the hereafter. Tear down the walls that block laughter from filling my essence. Some storms come in unexpected, but they're blessings, so respect that they come to shake and wake you up. Hopefully keeping you from going further down in misery. 5 years from now, you'll be glad you found out they were cheating, and you'll be grateful that you stopped believing in people that lie. You have to declare that this is no longer the emotional place for people to escape the emotional pain that they cannot face. You got love and hate coming in with each emotional wave. Well, hell, I don't want to get lost in the waves of other people's emotional mistakes. I cannot take the way it suddenly changes my heart's pace. Mood swinging with the sea, clouding my judgments, drowning in all of these adjustments. Well, I still get disgusted when the flashbacks start to light up my chest. Regrets really affect my breath like a tsunami. My heartbeat is taking over me. For my heart's sake, stop this. This is not healthy, nor is it helping. Damage the gray areas and all of the fog. Damage and destroy my traumatic defenses. Damage and destroy everything blocking my good senses. Shelter me from people that speak bullshit, strategically malicious, like these lying ass niggas and these fake ass bitches. Expose the ill hearts that hope that I hurt when I got the spot and they didn't. Strike lightning on my ego whenever she goes offended. Clear my vision. Allow me to see the jealousy and the envy from the very beginning, and may the debris not blind me. Give me the wings of an eagle so that I can fly higher. Send me the rain so the hate, when the hate catches me on fire, and dismantle the parts of me that want revenge. And when I twist my blunt, send the high tide to roll my mind back in, because I've been fighting and I just want peace. That always comes after the storm. The promise from God, beyond all understanding. Even when it's uneasy for me to be in the same room with the very people that did me unhealed, may I dance when the thunder claps and not fear. May I still hear and feel that God is near. When my tears flow with the rain and my scream with the winds of the hurricane, may I rejoice in pain that this storm came and took everything that wasn't for me.
That was Sunny Alicia. Make some noise for that poet one time.
Yeah, Sonny.
Your previous poet, Lil Robbie, had a score of a 28.2. Judges, can I
Would
get
have
Sunny?
had a score.
would have had a score of a 28.2, but after
A 1.5.
after 1.5 time penalty,
What the fuck?
Lil Robbie had a score of a
26.7.
26.7. Everybody say boo time.
Boo!
Everybody say yay for going home on time. Y'all don't want to go home on time? Y'all do whatever y'all want. I don't know what y'all's bedtime is, goddamn. Y'all gonna be out here all night. I ain't mad at it. All right, judges, can I get a score for Sunny Alicia in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right. Audience, let us know how you feel from low to high of an 8.9, 9.0, 9.0, 9.2, and a 9.6. Make some noise for that poet one time.
Yeah.
And before we move to our final poet of the first round, I want to pass around this tip jar. What we do here at Right About Now is build a poetry slam community. One of the things we do is, and what your entry fee and your contributions go to, is building the biggest poetry slam tournament in the nation. We're working up to that, but we need your help. So if you want to contribute to everything that we're doing and building an infrastructure, which takes a lot of work, a lot of manpower, a lot of volunteers, and a lot of staffing, you could put money into this tip jar, and it's going to go to these poets and go to everything we're building here. I'll put money in there to start it off, and I'm going to pass this around just like it's church. We're going to start right here. We got a lot of black people in the house, so we know how this go. And if you ain't been a black church, just pass that shit to the next person after you put some money in that motherfucker. Word? And I know it's 2025, so if you do not have cash, we have a cash app, okay? It's WAN Poetry at all things, but specifically cash app. But Zelle, Venmo, all that shit, you can find it there. All right, WAN Poetry. If you do not know how to spell WAN Poetry, it's sitting right there for you. Audience, are you ready for the final poet of the first round?
Yeah.
Then we clap it, we build the energy, we make all the noise for Cunha.
Crazy since a baby. Crazy since a baby. Mama almost pulled the plug. She was trying to save me. The mic on? Okay, I can read it. Yeah, 7-0. Crazy since a baby. Mama almost pulled the plug. She was trying to save me. Truth before birth, I was hate. Papa's love must have saved me. Mama told me about it one day. I was misbehaving. Hard truth, whole world shaded. Son of Sandy, my tea lady. 1 of 6, only 2 of us made it. Sister walked the line, was gonna shine on me, baby. You everything good, too late to try to save me, my mind gone. No breaking through this firewall made my mind strong. From this virus, love flashing light, sound of the siren. In the den, scarred up, fighting with the lions. Can't show you what I see, but I'm trying. Knocking on the lion's home. Narrow road to heaven while I bleed this microphone. Love something so much and know it's wrong. Same thing weakens me, was made me strong. Same thing gonna kill me, was push me to hold on. Below my top, these lyrics unload my Glock. Calling older kids on my block pops. You'll take any love, nothing what you got. Pick them up, turn my back, they throw a rock. Pussy boy, you need to stop. Step off that deep end, no telling when it drops. I don't keep sanity in my shop. Switch up as a child, switch the crops. This is a Truman Show, an illusion, y'all just props. I think I need to stop. This crack out is box. I'll probably die on the cot, waiting for my spread to get hot. Dreaming of the stars, pleading with God. No excuse, get through, need a check. Did so much wrong looking for an ex. School wasn't for me. After 10th time, change address. Can't be this type of test. Fail science, real nerd with a Pyrex. Watching crumbs fall in the combination on us all. Something take your soul. Make your love for your children cold. Done did that. Making potions, witchcraft. Oh shit, hard hit. Lord, you forgive that? Looking at this world like a mirror. Life so surreal. Don't trust nothing. Reach out, try to feel. But nothing in my hands, so I'm clutching on this steel. This is a reality check. Send you to the next. That's real. Brain won't start racing. I need an Advil. Save me from temptation and the demons that I'm facing. If that was possible, it wouldn't be a pill in the nation. I went to sleep and had a dream. I popped the triple script to awaken my mind calm. Why we boxing now if you gonna have me when my time come? I've been fighting the devil whole life, 1 for 1. I'm talking Ali and Roman in the night. Gotta drop him now so he can get to my son. Voice in my ear swing harder. Can't pillow punch his bitch so he beguiled my daughter. It's like he did Eve in the garden. And if I win, I might even get a pardon. Free finally out this prison made me heartless. Debts paid in full for my fathers and their daughters.
That was cool, yo. Make some noise for that poem one time. The previous poet, Sunny Elise, had a score of 27.2. Judges, can I get a score for Cunyo in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. From low to high. Audience, let us know how you feel. I have a 7.2, an 8.7,
Higher.
9.2, 9.3, and a 9.5. Make some noise for that poet one time. Audience, give it up for yourselves. You have made it through this first round of poetry. And give it up for all the poets that went up in this first round. Or not, whatever y'all want to do out there. So, we're gonna take a break, all right? We're gonna go into an intermission, but before we get into an intermission, we like to do this thing that we call our selfie break. We've been doing it since the first time we ever put on a show, and this is a part where you pull out your phones. You pull out your phones. You pull out your phones. If you're on a date, that's cute. Take a picture with your date. It's a memory. You can make a memory right now, all right? If you're not supposed to be on this date, I don't know what to tell you. You know, but if you by yourself, you can meet someone, you know what I mean? This is a good time to shoot your shot, you know what I mean? See that cute girl next to you, hey, you wanna take a photo with me? You know what I'm talking about? Or with your friend, whoever you came with, alright? But we gonna take a selfie real quick. Y'all take a selfie, I'm gonna take a video on the count of 3. We gonna do this shit. Get your phones out, put them up, put them up, put them up. And on the count of 3, we gonna say Gouda. Word? Everybody like Gouda cheese? Yeah, Gouda, yeah. You get it, bro. 1, 2, 3.
Gouda!
Alright, you are in the mix with DJ. Get it ready. This is a 5-minute intermission. Go use the restroom. Go see Jody in the back. Order food. And we'll meet y'all again in 5 minutes with our top scoring poets for the second round.
She say there's a nigga. I'm beautiful, but these bitches try to scrap the foot. I'm lucky, me keep looking
Oh, you got
niggas say I ain't the guy, they must be smoking ketamine. Always talking about potential bitch, I ain't the enemy. Check all trades, give a nigga who is for me. Must be God instead of me, bitch, I ain't the
Grab those judges. Grab those judges. They are What was that? Address, phone number. You know how soundbites work? That was because I tried to feel the sport everybody else, and I was going to do something completely different, but I needed to secure my spot. And thank God that everybody did enough to secure a spot. Thank you. Rock plays like it's different. So, got you, man. Thank you, man. So the top 6 are going to come out in the second half. I just don't different, you want to switch it up, but sometimes you work, you want to win some money tonight, you know what I mean? You might either do it or go work. You know what I mean?
it down. DJ play my song, yeah, you know just how we do it. I'm about to do my dance, yeah, I'm busting to the music.
This is your 2-minute warning. We're gonna get the show back started in about 2 minutes. This is your time to go to the bar. See Jody in the back. Everybody say, hey Jody. Make sure you tip the bartender. The bigger the tip, the bigger the sip, so they say. So they say. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Don't get to the bartender. Don't get to the bartender. You ready on the one?
Oh, yes, bitch. I want to know if the room is ready.
What?
Do you hit the beat? Okay, girl, all that ass underneath your waist with a face, girl. Niggas can't get a home base on the day, girl. Taking all the shots to the face, got a face, got a face, got a face, got a face. Especially when you got a face, especially when you got a face, girl. Gotta feel like to be a mom, girl. Some people might understand it down, girl. Guess we got them on coming, and I thought we had that. Never settle down, put your head so good, made me turn the shit around. We knocking all the house, I'm flushing crazy, and I was feeling like a tree that when it bought me. I'm chase, I don't do the real estate, but I put business in their place. Make me want it, I was safe, make me want it, I was safe. I still at your own place, Larry Bird's not a race. You can't do the whole thing, something hard with the face. Make the chase, chase to the bed, make the chase. She loves French with French, she got her friends and her friends in a frenzy when I first be at the stands, man.
Judges, put your hands up for me. Put your hands up for me. I 1, 2, 3. Going to receipt. 4. I need one more judge. One more judge.
In the back corner?
There's one right here. There's one right here. She coming? You see her? You see her? Okay. Yo, make some noise for my judges one time. They're doing such a good job. They're being so consistent as they get into their seats. I want y'all to make noise for the folks that's going to the second round. Give it up for Chiefy Kenna, UCJ, Ken Jones, Free K, Kari Janae, and Dick Fluent. Yo, we had a lot of new poets in that first round, and unfortunately not everybody can make the second round, but I must say, I'm thoroughly impressed by these new poets that are coming out tonight. Y'all keep coming, keep performing. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of hard work and dedication to get up here and do what y'all did. So clap it up for that, clap it up for that, clap it up for them. Yeah. So we ain't gonna even waste any time. We gonna get straight into this second round because I got all my judges back. So audience, are you ready for the first part of the second half? Yeah. We clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for Chief Economics.
Get that money. What the hell he cannot? What the hell he do?
So I lost my brother the other day. The world asked me, what did he look like? I said, just like me. Belly full but satisfied as if we were feasting on gumbo and the love for Jesus Christ and his disciples. Our names, strong like Goliath, as if our ancestors were creating a cheat code on how to survive in this world. Our skin, dark like the new moon sky, covering the world with our light like we were fire. After all, our skin burns brightest in the dark. But I lost my brother the other day. Somewhere between ships and Juneteenth. Somewhere between African proverbs and Martin Luther King's speeches, somewhere between transatlantic slave trades evolving into school to prison pipelines, I asked them if they could find my brother. But they tell me that he might be in a better place. And I can't help to feel like this better place is his skin camouflaged into the soil 6 feet under. So I lost my brother the other day. Can you help me find him? Our tongues identical, but his twisted around the word translation to sound more colonized. I'm sorry, correct? Our walk the same, but his steady and determined as if he was a sheep in a lion's den refusing to be prey. Our moves the same, yet different, as if we were disguising home from those who took it from us. My heart overflowed with the joy of that drum that carried that beat. His heart overflowed with the fear of that gun that carried that heat. My blood spit into the soul for the world to see. His blood spit into the floor for the world to see. I lost my brother the other day. Can you help me find him? His name is Ikenna, Chibike, Obina, Chisholm, but you call him Michael Brown, Ahmaud Arbery, Trayvon Martin, Emmett Till. I said, that is my brother. But the world denies it. Told me that I am too African to be black and I am too black to be African. But isn't it funny that when the gun locks eyes with us, we are one? I mean, we fit the description. Hood, black, male, threat, death. They don't use stones no more. Why would they? It's easier to kill two birds with one bullet. So I lost my brother the other day. The world asked me, what does he look like? I said, just like me. But with 400 years of social slashes ripped off of us, and then they asked, well, where can we find him? I said on the tree, and where you could have hanged him, or maybe in the fire, where you could have burned us alive after all our skin was brightest in the dark.
That was Chief Economics. Make some noise for that poet one time. Judges, can I get a score for Chief Economics in 3, 2, 1. Scores up. From low to high, I have an 8.7. 9.7, 9.7, 9.9, and then 9.9. Make some noise for that boy one time. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Yeah. We clapping, we building energy. Make all the noise for you. CJ.
I promise I'm a respectable young man. But at heart, I'm just another nigga. See, I'm ignorant and belligerent, witty and comedic, intelligent and prolific. I'm strong, resilient, and passionate, with that hint of being addictive. And I'm overcoming a history of racism that people forget is systemic, athletic. But please be realistic and understand my position. I'm from the trenches, so I keep that thing on me for the folks that be tripping. Now that thing refers to a plethora of shit that's abundant to a nigga. I keep that thing on me like the melanin that turned my people strange fruit when they hang up some trees. Same melanin in the skin that make the white cop want to go bang on me. Same melanin in the skin that makes me a god and a king. I keep that thing on me like high confidence in my thoughts. That little pimp dip in my hip from that smooth glide when I walk. Head high, broad chest, you can tell I got boys from afar. And no matter the weight y'all put on these shoulders or the hate that's in your heart, white man forever gonna be jealous because they love the way I ball. I keep that thing on me like the bilingual jargon in my talk. They love the slang we be saying from the dead ass to y'all, from Jit to John. They want to copy our sauce, but white man won't dare say nigga around me because I'll punch him in his jaw. And I can easily flip that script and show that dialect when them interviewers call. This is he. I'm having an amazing day. That's great. I'll accept the job. Love the fact that I can code switch, but I will never change at my heart. I keep that thing on me like the prayers from my mouth. I'm covered by the blood, so I won't be covered in blood when threats trying to take me out. Ancestors looking down, and I know that they proud. So I sing Negro spiritual jigging all through the house. I'm talking away in the water. This nigga can't swim, so never would I drown. There's some trouble in that water, and that trouble is I keep that thing on me, and that thing is these hands. Put that gun down, shoot it, and knuckle up like a man. How Pop say, you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight again, and I would love to beat your ass if we have any differences. I keep that thing on me, so of course I got a strap, but now a law-abiding citizen, so the paperwork comes attached. I keep that thing on me like, whew, a black queen on my hip. They this shit. I'm so mandingo, I can't give a white woman this dick. I love her. Long ass, full lip, cellulite, melanin, natural hair with the organic products, shea butter with the cocoa stick, know how to cook, bake, and clean with the perfect amount of seasoning, brown eyes, thick thighs, hard body, the Gentile, educated and understanding of the history of black people trials, the Karen type. She tells me to make it homesick and she prays for my grind. Ideal genetics for committed relations in case she decides to bet my child not bonus points. If she know how to play spades, if you do line dances at the barbecues and fish fries. See, I keep that thing going because I am a product of my environment. They rigged it, but don't trip because niggas do a great job at manipulating it. We be the talent, culture, art, and the influence. We do everything around this bitch, and this country won't be shit without us in it. So of course I'm just a nigga because niggas make all the fucking difference.
That was UCJ. Make some noise for that poet one time. Audience, are you ready for your next poet? You're not doing the scores. This is gonna be a surprise. Y'all good at math. Y'all gonna be able to figure it out. So we're gonna keep that internal. So like I said, nigga, are you ready for the next poet? Yeah. Then we clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for Ken Jones.
Ask him for the scores.
He meant his scores.
My bad.
Nigga!
The nigga was hard. The nigga was hard.
You got confused, it's okay.
On the count of three, everybody say bad host, okay? 1, 2, 3. Bad host. Not too loud. Why was that the loudest y'all been all fucking night, niggas? Goddamn. That's crazy.
You deserve it.
Alright, judges, can I get a score for UCJ in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. It is not 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. That was crazy. I was about to completely avoid this nigga shit. That was wild work. From low to high, I have a 9.2, 9.8, a 10, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet. And are you ready for the next poet?
Yeah!
I like that, I like that. We clapping, we build the energy, make all the noise for Ken Jones.
I'm gonna be selling merch after this. So y'all can catch me downstairs with my merch. If you seen her shirt and you like it, I got them on me. She said, why you wanna write a poem about me? Cause you usually only write about things that hurt me, and I can't even finish it till I'm over it. And I never wanted you to hurt me, or to be over this, or you over me, unless you was actually on top of me and said I hurt you a little bit because you know your cervix is a little too low for me. The type of woman I want to understand and oversee. Understand I'm trying to be your man and ain't put nobody but God over me. Take trips, vacations, and see you overseas, a different bathing suit on your body every day. That's what I'm trying to see. Because you make me feel like the man and still humble me. Fight for my love and you don't never try to rumble me, a true queen. And I ain't talking about no bumblebees, I'm talking about saying you my wife is the biggest flex to me. Cause you clean up the mess I leave and leave a mess on me. Make my heart skip a beat every time you message me. Blood flow, and you ain't even saying nothing sexually. That's why you the only thing I want to eat every time you cook for me. Ironically, my favorite dessert is your booty meat. Just delicious. Delicious. I'm talking about pussy so good every time you finish, you gotta kiss her cheeks. She get mad, scream, kiss my ass. I say, when or where? Cause honestly, I wouldn't even look this good if you ain't pick out what I wear. No, honestly, I wouldn't even look this good if you ain't do my hair. No, honestly, I couldn't even be this man if you ain't fucking care. So tell the truth and treat our love like a double dare to show the world that black love exists without a fucking care. Every day. Every day. I'll be your leader if you following, and I still let you walk in front to show you off, just like we modeling. Share our pain, cause we ain't got to keep it bottled in. And the best thing about hard days is that you swallow it.
That was Ken Jones. Judges, can I get a score for Ken Jones in 3, 2, 1? Put him up, put him up, put him up. All right. From low to high, I have an 8.9, 9.0, 9.2. Okay, love, is this a 9.4 or 9.9? Okay, 9.4 and a 9.7.
That's an 8. That's it.
Okay. Put your scores back up, yo.
Oh, brother, this guy.
That's actually crazy. All right, Chief. All right, Chief. I'm gonna remember that one. Okay. We're gonna get this right. From low to high, I have an 8.9. Okay, that's not a 9.0, that's a 9.8.
Yes.
Okay, so I have an 8.9 and 9.2, 9.4, 9.7, and a 9.8. Make some noise for your poet one time. I know I was the only one that thought that shit was a 0, nigga. These lights is bright. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Yeah! We clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for Free.K.
My mama's so loud, I can hear through a concrete wall. Drywall never stood a chance, and neither did I if I wasn't there by the end of her echo. I mean, she'll wring a neck for disrespect. Mumble monsters, they hide from her. A ninja with the hand shoes like throwing stars. She's like your favorite video game character. You know, the one with the two-piece combo that leads into a power move. I mean, she moves with power. No book 2, a sequel, she'll toss you up like a jive turkey with no dressing. An echo of a lasting 1 minute pass in your ears, start ringing harder than house phones. I mean, damn. She off the hook. Made sure I stayed hooked to the books, never hanging on to a Peter Pan string, cause baby, he shouldn't want to tinker with your bell if all he got to offer is belief. I mean, she's so loud, living on unpredictable dimes. She go hard for her daughters and her baby boy. Stock with gadgets and gadgets, but you know not to toy with her. She's so damn loud. She loud because her heart hurt. No one wanted to hear the cries of the little round girl, well, at least in her world, that's what she thinks. To me, her screaming is more than simple instructions. To me, it sounds like hope. To me, it sounds like I need a break. To me, it sounds like another woman left behind to catch up to the mustard. I mean, the buster, she's sandwiched between a rock and a hard place. Her place gets fuzzy in the world sometimes. So she tries to find the reflection in her children. My mama says she's tired, and I believe her. And not the type of tired where Z is innocent as no, she's tired. Closing her eyes is nothing but open the window of the soul. Leaving her taunted by the idea of the dark, the idea of nothing, the idea of just might be her demise. She don't know that I cry for her sometimes. I can feel her hurt. It's almost like I've inherited it. Her love became like brick wall. You're only safe only if you're on the other side. I never like to think about my mother dying, but every day I watch her die just to stay alive for me. She say I should stay home. Because baby, you can't get no rest outside the nest. It's warm here. I never listen to it. Saying this baby bird's gotta fly, even though life has clipped my wings, that just makes me want to soar faster. I have to soar for you. While you man the ship, let me be the one to look ahead. This black pearl has finally risen from a dead man's chest. It's my turn now. To be a sparrow encompassed by a curse I never abide by. To be this jack of all trades. To use this wit you gave me to search stranger ties. I know you tired of being in the deep end. I know this water aspiration has drowned out your aspirations, but nothing can compare to the care I be in around you. You surrounded me with this wave of affection, mama. You're so damn loud. You're so loud to the point that every time I leave the house, I had nothing but your voice telling me, just make sure I sail home safe.
That was Free.K. Make some noise for that poet one time. Judges, can I get a score for Free.K in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. From low to high, I have a 9.1, 9.3, 9.8, 9.8, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. And the audience, are you ready for your next poet? Then we clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for Kari Janae.
You have some nerve to be shit at dancing and still entitle yourself to navigate my hips. Like this body, some sort of stick shift, please shift your stick elsewhere. It needs not your steering to turn these wheels. I cruise better when I'm in control. You cruising for a bruise into your ego. Tell me why your hands carry, I hate to break it to you, but you're not gonna find the rhythm up my shirt. That's a beat waiting to drop. The DJ should be the only person concerned with buttons, and boy, are you pressing mine when I can make better use of my time dancing with my reflection. At least she can keep up or keep her hands to herself. I'm still not sure which one I'm more upset about. I didn't know dancing with me meant being an instrument to play, and your insecurity is sound you wish to tune out, but it couldn't be more loud. I mean, even the crowd that was surround could hear the ink you gave me with every whisper in my ear. The aux, no Bluetooth can cut. I hate being cut off, so on behalf of the music, just shut up and dance, but not with me. I think the wall suits you better. The one you confused me with when you were holding me up, both literally and figuratively, making the wall look like a wall hugger, yet you're the one who could use one. My body's dance is not a club to spend your romance. You aren't the first, you won't be the last. I'm quite rich in compliments already, and no dollar amount can amount to accruing my interest, though. Let us not forget who paid for my drinks. It was me, as it should be. I didn't come here to do no talking. I came to time travel. Can't you see? I'm off the clock. I don't get paid to worry about you bartering for my conversation, but before you go mute, tell me, what about this pretty told you I needed to hear it from you? Not once, not twice, but more times than you said my name. I'm starting to think you don't remember. I swear I'm more interesting than I am pretty, more so than I am skin. By the way, it's Kari. And I'm sorry that I'm not sorry about keeping my voice box for singing and my hips round for swaying, but I apologize that you thought me embodying my sensuality was for you. When this poem is the only performance made in your dedication, yet nothing about this is staged. No need to RSVP. Kindness is not a cover fee. Don't party where you're not invited. Who knew? The same place I was looking to jump in my skin, I'd meet someone who makes me feel like jumping out of it. Can't take me nowhere for fear that you will make my night about you. Good night.
Speak, poet.
Sweet dreams. Thanks to you, I couldn't love dancing alone more than I do now. And for the record, don't make me repeat myself. Unless you like the sound of a broken record, we can keep this off the record. Thank you.
That was Kari Janae. Make some noise for that poet one time. Judges, can I get a score from Miss Kari in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. Fortunately, it's not 10, 10, 10. But, I feel you. But it is a 9.8, a 9.8, 9.9, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. In silence. Audience, we are down to our final poet of the night. Everybody say, aww. Aww. But, are you ready for this next poet? That means we clapping, we building energy. This is the last one, y'all. This is the last time y'all get to do it. Make all the noise, build all the energy, show all the love for the fluid wall.
My name is Jeremiah. Would it matter if it was pronounced Ahmad, Eric, Brianna, Philandro, Alton, Michael, Trayvon, Oscar, Sean, Sandra. When I first started performing, I was told I had 15 seconds to engage the audience. Is a 10-second eulogy still worthy of your attention if Skittles or Say Her Name is no longer trending? America, stop telling us to get over it if you only see us as lumps of coal. Every time a fire starter, a young black child opens their mouth, it is a life and death decision. As a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child, not realizing that it was my parents' fear that I could die as a child. As an adult, it's hard looking back at statistics, realizing that silence is golden, a 24-karat defibrillator. Shocking how America wants us to stop talking, to bite our tongues and swallow some words are too bitter to digest. They will rot in your stomach catacombs as abandoned prisoners that will keep you up at night. But at least you're up at night, tossing, because only peaceful minds are sleeping, angry and hot, like a dragon's first words, hot like a sun's detonation, like a mother's tears, like lead through flesh, like bullets with names and a list. They keep scorching out its ashes, but we take them, spread blackface over our skin, minstrel dance on television, hoping that this time justice will tune in. We will claim in this post-racial society to stop sparking up protests and act more like charcoal. Because everyone knows that coal will turn to diamonds if you give it just enough pressure, just enough heat. Like society will change if we give it just enough pressure or just enough heat. Correction, diamonds don't actually come from coal. It's a common misconception, like we were all created equal. Coal is a byproduct of decomposed plant matter. It's too new, too shallow, too removed from the required pressure as diamonds erupt from near the Earth's core. Ancient, we the solidified remains of the Earth's heart, the tooth carved into a rough-cut stone, placed into the volcanic furnace of a young black child's mouth. The formation is never silent, it is an eruption, shaking the continental plate of the ignorant standing above. So beware. When they are twitching with 357 magnums awaiting their fingers, beware the social media that will pronounce you guilty by your description. Beware the silence of a courthouse, where indictments are the status quo that will hang you from cobwebs. It is a wonder that my mouth has kept me alive in this country for so long in front of a Texas red-headed state trooper, perplexed why a poet would have so many books in the backseat of his car with a drawn gun, drawn conclusions, presenting myself as a canvas target with no chance for erasure. America, stop telling us to get over it when you keep taking our young children's deaths as another moment of your silence. I refuse to believe that justice should be any harder to obtain than when you go to Zales for a diamond.
That was a fluid one. Make some noise for that poet one time. Judges, can I get a score for the fluid one in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, this is the last time we gonna read these scores from low to high of a 9.3, 9.6, 9.8, 9.8, and a 9.9. Make some noise for that poet one time. Make some noise for every poet that touched the stage tonight. Yeah. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We gotta do some calculations to find out who our winners are. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but our first place winner will win $300. Our second place winner will win $200, and our third place winner will win $100. So make some noise for paying poets. Yeah. So as I calculate scores, I'm gonna leave you in the very capable hands of DJ Get It Ready. Make some noise for him one time. Yeah. Tell me if you miss Can I get every poet who participated in tonight's poetry slam up to the stage? Can I get everyone who participated in tonight's poetry slam up to the stage? And make some noise for these very, very slow poets as they make their way up here.
Well, damn, aggressive.
Okay. Y'all want to clap up for these poets? There you go. There you go. All right, DJ, let me get that Chariots of Fire. So like I said, it takes a lot of courage to get up here and do what these poets did. But in every game there has to be a winner. And tonight we have 3. And in third place, winning $100 American dollars with the score of a 58.5. Make some noise for Free God. Hey! Shout out to my teammate. In second place, winning $200 American dollars. Make some noise, show some love to UCJ. Wow. Poets can perform through injuries. And in first place, I believe, if I'm not wrong, this is her first time winning a Right About Now slam. With the score of 59.5, we clapping, we building.
Want to get rid of them tonight? That would be helpful. Thank you.
So Carly, I am sure $100, but we will be cash apping you.
Oh no, unacceptable.
We gotta have this virtually,
Cash App.
These poets,
Hey, I appreciate your honesty. You gave it to us.
Follow me? Did y'all follow me?
I hope y'all follow him.
Y'all motherfucking follow.
And follow Right About Now.
I got 8 followers.
And follow.
Follow y'all. Follow y'all.
Follow Right About Now, WAN Poetry. Follow all these artists. Talk to all these artists. Show them all love. My name is Zach Blunt. Y'all have a great night. Y'all ain't gotta go home. Y'all technically ain't gotta get the fuck up out of here. Y'all have a fantastic time.
What I tell you? What I tell you?
Thank you.
I
Good
also
job.
got merch for sale in the back.
And I love y'all.
You hit one? Yeah, you gonna hit the one?
Good job.
You too, you too.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna catch up.
Thank you so much, judges. If you're gonna turn my scoreboards and my markers, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all so dope. Make some noise for my judges.
Easy work. Welcome to the winner's circle.
Now I can hear what you say. I better do shit. bitch you can miss me with. Bitch you can miss me with. Turn up. I'm back with the lip in the pain and the lip. Riding in the gear, my shoes up the steps. I shine like the river and I shoot like the river.